Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a super fascinating journey deep into an ancient philosophical dilemma, and it's pulled straight from the pages of the Mahabharata. We're going to explore a massive cosmic mystery that is entirely centered around integrity, unearned rewards, and literally the very fabric of the universe. This isn't just some dusty old story, you know? It's a profound thought experiment about human nature, morality, and the true price of paradise.
Okay, let's dive right into this. I want you to put yourself in a truly wild, unbelievable situation. Imagine you're this majestic, powerful figure, and suddenly, inexplicably, you are falling right out of the heavens. You're plummeting toward the earth, losing your divine status. But right in the middle of your freefall, you get intercepted by these other royal figures who offer you a safety net. And not just any safety net, mind you. They offer you a free, all-access, eternal ticket right back to paradise. It'll cost you absolutely nothing. But there is a catch. You didn't earn it. So, would you take it? I mean, could your ego handle the rescue, or would your integrity demand that you say no?
That brings us to Section 1, the ultimate offer, Vasumat and Sivi's heavenly gifts. Let's set the stage with the actual characters involved in this cosmic interception. We've got two kings here, Vasumat, the son of Ashtaka, and Sivi, the son of Usinara. Now, these aren't just your run-of-the-mill royals. They actually possess infinite heavenly worlds, realms they describe as blazing like lightning, which they've earned through their own immense religious merits. And as this mysterious king is falling, Vasumat and Sivi step right up. They desperately want to stop his descent, and they offer him their own personal heavenly realms to keep him aloft.
Well, this leads to an absolutely incredible moment of negotiation. The falling king hesitates, right? And Vasumat becomes so utterly desperate to save him that he actually offers up a technical loophole. Vasumat says, "If to accept them as gift be improper for thee, then, O monarch, buy them for a straw?" He is literally trying to bypass the falling king's pride by creating a fake transaction. He's basically saying, look, fine, you don't take charity, just give me a single piece of straw and we will call it a trade. I'll sell you infinite, blazing worlds of paradise for one tiny piece of grass.
This brings up such a striking contrast. On one hand, we've got Vasumat and Sivi, practically begging to give away everything they have spiritually earned. They're eager, they're generous, and they're totally willing to sacrifice their own realms where the wise never feel disquiet. But on the other hand, the fallen king steadfastly refuses. He responds to that little loophole by stating plainly that he does not remember ever having bought or sold anything unfairly. He points out that other kings don't do this, so why on earth should he? It's an incredibly rigid, almost shocking moral stance against what he sees as an unfair, unearned transaction, even if it literally means his own doom.
Moving on to refusing unearned glory, the standoff over merit. Now the stakes get even higher because a third king enters the chat, Ashtaka. Ashtaka realizes that this mysterious falling king simply is not going to budge. So Ashtaka tries a totally different tactic. He threatens him. He says that if the mysterious king doesn't accept the worlds they're offering, then leaving those heavenly regions behind, they're all going to descend into earth hell together. Ashtaka is straight up trying to use guilt to force the guy's hand.
But the mysterious king's resolve is absolute. He looks at Sivi, and despite acknowledging that Sivi possesses the prowess of the god Indra in infinite worlds, he delivers this devastatingly firm line. I do not desire to enjoy regions given to me by others, therefore I accept not thy gift. I mean, just think about the sheer willpower required to say that while you are plummeting from grace. He tells the kings, "Ye all are truth-loving and wise. Give me that which I deserve. I shall not be able to do what I have never done before." He absolutely refuses to compromise his integrity, period.
Next up, Journey in Golden Chariots, the path to heaven opens. Suddenly, this super tense earthly standoff shifts. Because of the fallen king's unwavering commitment to only accepting what he truly deserves, the cosmic rules actually seem to bend. Ashtaka spots something off in the distance. The mysterious king announces that they have actually all conquered heaven together. And just like that, the glorious, completely visible path to heaven opens right up before them.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the number 5. Ashtaka asks, "Whose are those 5 golden cars that we see?" And the mysterious king confirms that these 5 golden chariots, displayed in total glory and blazing as fire, have suddenly appeared to carry them all to regions of everlasting bliss. They're illuminating the whole firmament by the glory of their virtues. So you see, this wasn't about one person taking another's merit at all. It was about their collective virtues summoning 5 distinct chariots so they could all ascend together. Which brings us to why Sivi pulled ahead the hierarchy of virtue. But of course, even on a magical ride to everlasting bliss, you're going to have some human drama. As they set out for heaven, Ashtaka breaks the silence, and, well, he's jealous.
Ashtaka always believed he was the special friend of the mighty god Indra, and because of that, he assumed he'd be the very first one to enter heaven. But he notices something shocking. Uzinara's son, Sivi, has totally shot ahead of the pack. Sivi is leading the way, and Ashtaka really wants to know why.
So the crucial point is how the mysterious kin explains Sivi's lead. He outlines a very specific set of immeasurable qualities. First off, Sivi gave absolutely everything he possessed to attain the region of Brahman. But just look at this incredible list of virtues: liberality, asceticism, truth, virtue, modesty, forgiveness, amiability, and a deep desire for performing good acts. The mysterious king states super clearly that Sivi's qualities have been so great that no one can even measure them, and that is exactly why Sivi is the foremost among them, blazing a trail right through the firmament.
And now for the grand reveal, unmasking the fallen king. Ashtaka, who is now completely overwhelmed by curiosity and staring at this mysterious Indra-like figure who just expertly explained the entire hierarchy of heaven, finally breaks. He demands answers. Ashtaka asks, "Tell me truly, whence thou art, who thou art, and whose son? Is there any other Brahmana or Kshatriya, any priest or warrior, who hath done what thou didst on earth?" The time for secrecy is officially over. The twist is finally revealed. The mysterious fallen king is none other than Yayati. He's the son of Nahusha and the father of Peru. He was once the lord of all the earth. But here is the massive revelation that completely changes the whole dynamic of their encounter. Yayati tells Ashtaka, Pratardana, Vasumat, and Sivi that they are all his relatives. He is, in fact, the maternal grandfather to all of them. The men who were desperately trying to save him with their heavenly realms were his own collateral descendants the whole time. Crazy, right?
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly why Yayati has such massive cosmic authority. Just look at the staggering scale of the earthly deeds he performed. We're talking about 100 handsome horses fit for sacrificial offering. He gave away 100 arbudas of excellent milch cows, which is an ancient measurement, meaning he gave away hundreds of millions of them. That's a mind-boggling scale. He gave brahmanas, the priests, the entire earth, complete with horses, elephants, kine, and gold, along with clothes. Yayati earned his cosmic status through an absolutely unimaginable scale of giving. It was because of these immense acts of virtue that the gods became propitious to him. He didn't need to borrow heaven from his grandsons. He had already bought it 1,000,000 times over with his own deeds.
Which brings us to the cosmic power of truth, a fundamental law of physics. As the explanation comes to a close, Yayati shifts the conversation away from his own grand deeds and into the underlying philosophy of the universe. This brings a tremendous gravity to the story. Yayati begins this profound monologue about the true nature of reality and how his absolute commitment to not taking unearned merit ties into a much, much larger cosmic framework. According to Yayati, truth is not just some nice moral suggestion. It's not merely about honesty or, just not telling lies. In this text, truth is defined as a cosmic foundational force. Yayati declares that both the earth and the firmament exist owing to his truth and virtue. He literally says that fire continues to burn in the world of men owing to his truth and virtue. Because he has never spoken an untrue word, he taps into the very pillar of reality that keeps the entire universe intact. And this is precisely why, Yayati explains, the gods, the sage rishis, and all the mansions of the blessed adore truth. It isn't just ethics, it's the actual physics of their universe. What makes this explainer incredibly unique is that the source text itself breaks the fourth wall with a meta-promise. The text explicitly states that anyone who will, without malice, duly read this very account of Yayati's rescue by his descendants and their ascension to heaven shall himself attain to those exact same heavenly worlds. By witnessing and really internalizing this story of absolute integrity and truth, the text actually promises that the reader or listener can share in that same everlasting bliss. It's kind of amazing to think about. So we wrap up this cosmic journey with one final profound thought. Yayati proved that his integrity was absolutely not for sale, not for a straw, not for infinite blazing worlds. He viewed truth as the very thing that makes the fire burn and the heavens stay aloft. So as you go about your day, I want to leave you with this to ponder. Is your truth strong enough to hold up the world? Thank you so much for exploring this amazing piece of history with me today in this explainer. Keep asking big questions, keep seeking structured understanding, and I'll see you on the next one.